Hey, it's Allie and welcome to day 11 at December Daily. Today I am going to include a page that is basically a digital page. I'm going to add a couple of embellishments to it, which makes it a hybrid page. And if you have any interest at all in learning about how to use layered templates, I've done a tutorial for you today that's also available here on my blog or on my YouTube channel if you're watching it there. That takes you step by step in how to use my layered template sets. This one's called December Stories number 2, volume number 2, and it's a 6x8 set. And in the tutorial I show you how to work with it, how to adjust things, how to move it around, really the basic step-by-steps of it. So you can take a look at that if you're interested. I printed it on 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and I'm going to cut it out to 6x8. Originally for day 11, I'm still going to use this tag. Originally for day 11, I had I think this is a 3-pocket page. I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to put in one of the 6x8 full page ones that I had removed on a previous day. So for this day, the story is going to be this story right here. And basically what it is, if you're not interested in watching the digital tutorial, I talk about it a little bit on there. It is the story of me getting up in the morning. I've been getting up really early, about 5 o'clock, and I love it. I love getting up at that time, and I like starting my day that way. But the other morning when I got up and I looked down the hall and I saw these, the 2 little trees that are down there, I immediately started thinking of this concept of down the hall, like from where I'm standing, what's happening down the hall, and it just really spoke to me. So I wrote about how I felt in that moment, and you know, my kids fast asleep in their beds, and how I have been loving waking up early in the morning and what that's meant to me, those sorts of things. So I'll include the journaling actually in the post, so you can read that if you're interested in that as well. So the other thing I need to decide, I got to trim that down, and then I need to decide what I'm going to do on the tag. Mainly, I need to decide what I'm going to do on the back of the tag, because I think I'm just going to punch holes in it, put it in here, potentially tie a piece of ribbon on it, but I want to have something on the back. So I need to decide what I'm going to do. I've thought a little bit about just having some pattern paper on it, something really simple, and maybe one of the nice little embellishments, like the wood stars or something like that, to go on the back, or some embellishment that will be repetition with another embellishment that I'll put on top of this page, because I'm still going to add either some stickers or stars, you know, physical products onto this after I crop it down. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this down and think a little bit about the tag, and then I will jump back on here with more information. All right, so let's take a look at kind of what I've decided. I didn't turn the camera on. I forgot while I was doing a few things here, but I can show you what I have done so far. Mainly what I was considering were different embellishments to add on to the photo, as well as to add on to the number 11 tag. So I took the tag, I used a page protector to be able to match up the holes. I used my Crop-A-Dile to punch the holes. I mainly decided that I wanted this part right here to line up with the top of the tag. So there'll be a little bit of this white tag that goes up above the top of the page protector, but not a lot. And it's going to be obviously outside of the page protector. On the back side, I used, there was a 4x6 card that had the sweater pattern on it, or, you know, kind of like a photograph of a sweater. So I went ahead and I put that on there as well on the back. And then on top of it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, this is the red label sticker plus the Joy badge, which is included in the main kit. I'm probably going to stick it right about here. I think that's probably, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to put anything else on the tag besides that, and just keep it really simple. I am going to put some kind of ribbon on the top. I haven't decided on that yet. Then on top of my photo page here, I decided also to do something really simple. This is a sticker that is from Peppermint, or One Little Bird, from her kit. There's circles and these little banners that I thought were cute. Part of what I was really looking at was having the red. Okay, the repetition of the red. So I have the red that's on the title down here, and then I'm going to have the red on the star, and that actually I have some more of those foam adhesives on here that I just laid it on there as I was, deciding where I wanted it to go. And then I'm going to put it so that it's pointing directly down towards those trees. So when I look at it here, I kind of just want it right in that spot, right along the edge of the top of the photo there. Okay, and then I'm just gonna slip that down into the page protector. So, just a different way to approach it, a very clean look. Also, I really wanted to include a darker photo. That was part of it for me, and being able to take advantage of the light and have the rest of it be dark, but still be able to see a little bit, the fact that it's looking down the hallway. So I really like how that turned out. I like the story that I included. I'm just gonna find some ribbon to put through the top there, see what I have. I may end up doing that same red and white Paper Source ribbon that I used on the other tag. Actually, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So I just need to locate that and then put that through the top, and then I'm going to call this one good. See you guys tomorrow.